So in this video, I want to show you Project 1, in which we have to design a web page in which users can log in, register, and review books. So let's get started. As you can see, the page is made with Bootstrap, and let's try to create a user by clicking here on this register button. Let's call this user user1, give it a password, and submit. Okay, we don't want to save this. And let's make a second user. Let's call it user2, test, and submit. And now let's try to log in into the page, and let's write some reviews. So user1, that's wrong, test, and submit. Okay, and now you can see you got redirected to the search page. It welcomes you with your username, and here you can now query the database for books. And since I'm interested in physics, let's see if we can find any books that contain physics in the title. Okay, that didn't work so well. Okay, let's search by author. Okay, now here we got some books that we can work with. Let's see. Okay. So here we got one book that is concerned with physics. Let's take that one. And by clicking on the ISBN identifier, we can get to the detail page. Here we have information about the author, title, the year in which it was published, and also some Goodreads information that we get from their API. Here's the review panel. As you can see, there's no review yet, but we can change this by adding a review. Let's write something. And in this drop-down menu, we can choose what rating we like to give. So 1 star, 2 star, 3 until 5 star. And because we really like this book, let's say we're giving 5 stars. Now let's submit. Okay, we get a message. Thanks for submitting your review, user1. And let's see if we can now see the review on the page. Alright, so it was this book. Okay, now we see that we have now a review. Here you can see the rating, which user wrote, and the review. And what you can also notice is that the panel in which we wrote the review initially is gone. So let's see how this page looks from the perspective of another user. In order to do that, we log out and log in with our second user. Okay, so here you can see the second user can see the rating of user1, but in contrast to previously, we find that the review panel appears. So let's say that this user is not very confident about the book. We get a success, and now let's check again. Okay, now we can see that there are 2 reviews. So the final thing to check is whether we can also get API data. In order to get the data for this review book, we simply copy the ISBN, which is here, and change the URL to API and copy the ISBN. So let's make it a little bit bigger. And now you can see here we have the author, the title, the year in which it was published, the review counts, which is in this case 2, and the average score, which was 4 from user 1 and 1 from user 2. And if you divide this by 2, we will get 2.5. Let's check what we get if we write a faulty ISBN, and you can see that we get this error.